Good morning, traders. Welcome to StockCast. My name is Todd Derby, along with co-host James Mason. Good morning, James. How are you doing today?
Todd, good morning. I'm doing well. I am bored. And that's pretty much the show, guys. Premarket is dead once again. Yeah, to be honest with y'all, we could wrap up the show in what, 2 minutes or less?
Actually, I didn't suggest it in our pre-market talk, but I was like, I didn't want to come on here and talk about how poor the pre-market was. I'd rather just cancel the show.
Seriously, like, I'm not even saying that like to be negative. They're just, you know, I don't like to waste people's time. And I wish we could jump on here every day and give you guys the most value as possible, because you guys are taking your time to tune in and listen to us to hear what we have to say. And, really, we are here to kind of pass on what we see in the market to speed your research up. And there's just not nothing really going on right now. The two tickers that made a decent move pre-market have already started retracing and pulling back, and they're down off. They're getting hammered by the bears, and that's pretty much it. The SPY is hanging out around 400. It's still trying to hold up there, like we spoke about yesterday. And like I said, this week is, it's really going to be the do or die week for SPY, in my opinion.
If so, let's talk about that. Let's talk about SPY real quick then.
We talked about it all day yesterday.
So
yesterday,
yeah, it closed under 400, but then it gapped up this morning. So the question is, Biden speaks today at 11:30, and I think there's a greater probability that the market will respond to a bearish sentiment versus a bullish sentiment with his thoughts when he speaks. So the question is, can SPY hold that 400, or are we going to see it going to crack that and officially run down?
Yeah. Like I joked about pre-market. Hey, who knows? Biden might get on there and say something crazy and slip up and say depression or something. And there goes your pension. Done. We all done. Like, there ain't no hiding from that one.
You know what would be sad about that? People who are getting ready to retire would be like, all right, put another 3-year plan or 5-year plan, keep going.
Shit, there ain't no plan after that. Like, they need a 20-year plan, and they just ain't got that time.
Yeah.
I'm going to be realistic. Market's trash. The volume's super low. There's just really no money flowing around. It honestly, like we spoke about so many times before, when we started to plan out the show, it was because everything was popping off pre-market. There were so many catalysts pre-market, and we were just nailing them left and right. And we were just like, you know what? We'll just freaking do a show. Like, hey, everybody, check this out right here. Yep. And as we planned everything out and started up the show, that's when everything just died off. And it's been that way ever since. About 2 months ago, I started to see a little bit of the money flow back into the market. And then now it just seems like it's kind of faded away again. I don't know if it's because, summer's coming up or whatever it may be. Just don't know. But the money is not there in the market right now.
Well, we always know that things slow down in the summertime.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the thought is that we were going to have a February, March, April little run, little push, some small cap world, but we really didn't have that this year. We really didn't have the small cap market run that we normally get. So now the question is that just been delayed by 3 months, 4 months, 6 months, or are we going to just skip that spring season altogether?
Skip that entire year like we did with COVID.
Yeah, just pretend like let's move on.
Exactly. But in other news, the New York Fed President Williams says that the Federal Reserve's rebalancing will be accomplished through increases in supply. Whatever that means.
I was like, all right.
The market is emphasizing that. I don't even know what it means. I mean, I have a good guess, but like,
Right.
that's literally all the market has said right now so far. I didn't hear him actually speak. And there's really no reaction in the market so far either. I don't know. Is that maybe he's talking about in increases in supply of, just everything in the economy, since everything is coming back online from the pandemic and whatnot. Hell, I don't know. And if we're just going to be honest, it's not that I'm right or wrong here. The Federal Reserve just makes this shit up as they go. That's it. That's all this is. So whatever that means, just go with that, and that's what the market will do.
Mason Martin has solved our problems.
Honestly, yeah. Really, that would be if
Federalize it. Federalize it.
If they would just federalize it. I mean, that'd be a good overall catalyst for the market. I don't know. I might just be biased on that.
In Michigan, it's been legal for a little bit of time now. And there was a lot of small mom and pop people who got in the business. They've already been bought out by the big boys. Colorado, California, that already had big operations out there. Mm-hmm. They just come in and basically industrialize it, and now it's just like a big major conglomerate corporation.
I'm telling you, I personally feel that Tilray, whenever it gets legalized, is going to come out just roaring. I mean, Tilray has their roots into so much with everything. They just need it to get legalized, and that's a wrap in my opinion. Which I mean, I've done told y'all that I'm hardcore bullish on Tilray.
Yeah,
will be for a while. But yeah, I mean, so let's go and hit the comments. Like, toss us up a ticker, guys. But let us know like why you're watching it, or ask us a question about it. Just don't drop a ticker. So give it to us. Let's see what we got.
Brian Latcher asked a question regarding FDA clearance, which is different from FDA approval. That's correct. I don't know the technical differences in that wording, but when you're reading press releases, there is a difference from that, and you've got to be prepared that clearance is like a green light to continue. Approval means that they're getting ready to market or sell the drug or the situation. So you got to be prepared to play that properly, or don't get caught in FOMO and get bag holding there.
Yeah, what's so crazy about the FDA crap is I've seen it, and I'm sure, Todd, I'm sure you have as well. I've seen it where they would get FDA approved in the stock tanks. Yeah, it's man.
It used to be a blessing from the FDA was a lot more bullish predictor than not. But now it's come by that you've got to be prepared to set stop losses or take profits and run the risk of it still running, but you not get burned on it. Especially if you're one of the people who got in early and you're holding for a while, which has happened to me in a couple of bio plays. Or you think you buy something at 50 cents or 80 cents and it breaks like 84 or 85 cents, and you don't take it because you want it to break $1 and it never gets there. And now it's at the 80-cent stock is now at 46 cents.
or there's moments just like that scenario. Say you get in for average of like 80 cents and it's at 84 cents, and you're just like, shit, this is only 4 cents a share, and I got, I don't know, let's just say 1,000 shares. You're just like, man, that ain't shit. I want this to go, up to $1 so I can at least pocket $200 right here. And then, it won't do nothing. Then next thing you know, it drops down to like 78 cents. And you're like, man, forget this crap. And you sell that damn thing. And that's when you look up and it's like $1.20.
Yep. Like someone was sitting behind a computer screen and goes, "We're gonna get Todd Derby right now.
Yeah, wait for it, guys. Wait for it.
Watch him.
Yeah,
So,
and like,
boom.
yeah, and when you sell it, like I imagine like the trading floor at like, for instance, like center point, or the trading desk at Center Point, or whatever brokerage firm you were using, or whoever else. They're waiting there, and they're just waiting, and all of a sudden it's just like pure chaos. Like, hey, Saul, and you hear all the phones ringing and everything. Everyone's like, slamming phones, calling people, and then it's running.
I know.
That seems to be the way it goes, especially with FDA stuff. But man, I'll be honest, I love the FDA stocks for real. There's always, well, hypothetically speaking, there used to be always a catalyst with it. Now there's not a catalyst for anything anymore in the market.
And we say that, but we're hoping. You there, James? What happened?
I bumped the button. My bad.
There was a catalyst. James just did a disappearing act.
That's gonna be the most entertaining thing on the show today, right there.
You talk about we're waiting for a catalyst, but that's what we are waiting for, is catalyst to move stuff.
Mm-hmm. That's it. But yeah, man. Other than that, market's trash. Edward asked, did anything happen on Putin's victory day? Nothing at all. That was, I just caught some headlines, and it kind of just seemed that it was like that team who goes 1-11 for the season, and then they turn around and pat themselves on the back for the one win. That's pretty much how it came off to me.
That's funny. Wonder how many people piled into SPY when it broke under 400, and then today was a today was a catching those low slammers on the puts or shorts.
Could be. Yeah, could be.
I'd be curious to know how many people were piling in there, and now with the positive market, they're covering, and that's why we're getting a little bounce here.
Mm-hmm. Like right now for the SPY, there are 10.5 million put options that are open, and there are 6.8 million calls that are open. So I wouldn't be surprised to see them sweep up those premiums on the puts and make it push up.
That makes sense. All right.
Let's see. There were some other questions I saw. Hold on.
Someone asked about ticker RDBX again.
RDBX. I'll be honest. Long term, I really do believe in them. I think they'll be one of the companies who really do it big in the esports arena, based off their popularity. Let's see. Jeff Coppersmith. Jeffrey, what's going on, my man? I think unfortunately everyone is waiting for one ticker. Yes. Yeah. Y'all about ready to trigger me on the show because it's pissing me off waiting now. I'm not even gonna lie about it. It's pissing me off waiting. I still feel pretty confident about the company, but I'm sick of freaking waiting. Like, I've given them enough patience, and I want to see some reaction in that EPS for predictive oncology. This is freaking BS. Let's see. Yeah, Todd, what it was. Todd kicked me out.
Well, you could have said that if I had ran with the show and said something, but I was like, where did James go?
Yeah. But yeah, guys. So I guess we'll just honestly wrap it up right there. I don't want to keep just dragging you along in this show when we're not giving you any value right now. There's nothing to talk about, at least not yet in the market. So, Todd, do you have anything else, or do you guys have any questions and comments?
No, we're less than 12 minutes to the market. I'm not sure what I'm going to trade today. If anything, I'm going to watch the open and see if anything jumps out at me. But could be a slow day for me.
Mm-hmm. Let's see, talking about. Hold on. Saw a question a minute ago about predictive, and I think loading up. Maybe I'm seeing stuff, but I ain't gonna lie. I said a couple times. I was like, man, if predictive gets back down in low 70s, I'm buying a shit ton more. And I haven't. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't.
Because I know why.
Mm-hmm.
You don't trust them.
It's getting to that point.
Yeah,
like they're too slow.
Yep.
I already got too many damn shares, and if I open up that account, man, it for real. I did it a couple weeks ago, and it mentally, dude, it's one of the reasons why I'm so salty about it right now. Just seeing that red. It's just been too long, you know what I'm saying, guys? I mean, you guys know. I'm preaching to the choir here. They need to hurry up. Let's see. Oh, but what I was going to say was, yeah, just I have a hard time bringing myself to buy more shares. And the reason why is because every time over the past few months, when I've added more with profits, as soon as I buy that shit, it just drops. Like Todd, you saw me live when I bought it on that last big run, and that shit literally, I bought it. It felt like I bought it at the top, and it just dropped. Bought an additional 40,000 shares, and it was by the end of that day, that extra 40,000 shares, I think done lost like 20 cents per share.
Ray Brown says that Teresa's already turned in her 2-week notice.
Man, she probably ain't never in her damn career received so many emails in one day that were like legitimate emails. Hey, but I do want to say though, guys, like, appreciate y'all actually writing into them. You guys said a lot of good stuff, and it was very professional. A lot of well-written stuff, very professional, and it, as a whole, it made the shareholders look a lot better than the last time. I'll just say that.
True.
Oh boy, man, y'all gonna have me tripping on predictive oncology executives today, hitting them up.
Michael Bowser is asking a question here, which I'll answer. How much longer are you going to hold on to P until you give up?
Until the end of my fucking life. That's all.
Yeah, I'm in. It's like it feels like a tattoo right now.
Yeah.
It's I've committed a large chunk of my investing portfolio there, and I'm in now. I still believe I'm going to do very well with it when it has the news and make its run. 5 years from now, if I'm still here and it hasn't made its run, well, when it makes its run, it'll be a very poor return. But I don't think I'm in that situation yet. But I'm not looking to get rid of it. Anything. I haven't shaved anything off. I'm still where I'm at.
I just want to beat them up. I just want to go up there and beat them up.
Let's go through and challenge them to a hockey game.
No, fist fight. Man, this is ridiculous. Like, all right, I'm gonna get up off of that. All right, guys. The show kind of took a little twist there at the end, so we're gonna go and wrap it up right there. We'll send this over to HR. Let them handle it.
Hey, so I follow some people on Twitter, and the same thing is that the comments out there is that this is a dead market shit. nothing we can do. We really need. I really think what we need is the Feds just get the basis point increase. We take our lickings, and then we get back to doing what we do. But every month we're waiting to hear what's the next basis thing. So it's just slow. So dead market.
Yeah. Well, all right, guys. That's all I have for today. Hopefully the market starts giving us something that we can actually talk about that will make it worth y'all's while. But until then, well, this is what y'all get. This is what you get right now. So other than that, we appreciate y'all tuning in, and we will catch y'all in the next one.